Hello all. Well, another day, another mass shooting here in the U.S. According to Democracy Now!, that's the 315th mass shooting in this year alone. And the mass shootings will continue here in the U.S. week after week after week because people want to talk about something that's not, doesn't have a whole lot to do with the mass shootings. They'll talk about anything other than the gun problem. So, week after week, more and more mass shootings. Cops shooting people, people shooting cops, people shooting other people. Quite a place here in the U.S. Won't be long before you will know somebody who was killed in a mass shooting. But that's not what we're here to talk about, is it? So that's just a boring old subject that everybody's tired of hearing about. So let's talk about environmental collapse, which is happening more and more now. Over the weekend, a glacier collapsed in the Dolomites of Italy. 7 dead, 14 missing. The reason the glacier collapsed was because it was unusually warm for a very long time, and the glacier just collapsed into a giant waterfall with boulders and ice mixed in and went tearing down the mountain of a very popular hiking trail, killing that many people and 14 missing. But what we're going to talk about is something different even than that. So let's go up here and do a video. So we're going to talk about a collapse that's coming, and I don't think it's going to be dealt with anytime shortly. The Brazilian government published data on fires showing that more than 2,500 fires were recorded in the Amazon rainforest last month, June. This is one of the worst years ever for critical ecosystems. The Amazon rainforest has lost 1,450 square miles of jungle to fires since the start of 2022. The far-right Bolsonaro government systematically rampage against basic environmental protections for their responsibility. It's the Bolsonaro government who keeps letting these fires go on and not putting them out. Illegal burning and deforestation have accelerated over the last 3 years. If this trend does not change, we will approach the tipping point of no return of the Amazon rainforest. The Bolsonaro presidential election is in October, and it looks like he may lose to a lefty who will protect the rainforest, he says. Cattle production is one of the main reasons they're burning the rainforest, is for cattle, for meat production, so that the US and the UK can have cheap hamburgers. Hardwood and hardwood flooring is another one that's causing great damage to the Amazon rainforest. We must pursue net zero deforestation in the Amazon this year, or the Amazon is toast. There will not be an Amazon forest for very much longer. When you're burning this much for so little value, for cheap hamburgers and meat production for humans here in the US and around the world. It's up to us. We can stop this by not eating meat, or at least not eating the cheap, junky food that goes into fast food restaurants that has meat in it. It's the only way we can stop this. But you know something? I don't think it's going to stop. I don't think not one person on this channel will stop eating their cheap McDonald's meals, because they don't care whether the Amazon disappears or not. But you have to remember that the Amazon is the lungs of the planet, and with it comes oxygen and clean air, which we're soon going to run out of both. And all of us here are going to suffer for it. Here in San Francisco, California, we're suffering through a heat wave in the fog. We're warm fog at night, warm fog during the day, and it makes it real hard to sleep because it's so humid and so warm and so uncomfortable. But it's just the beginning, isn't it, people? I definitely do appreciate all your guys' comments on the last videos, and the ups and so on. The new subscribers, definitely appreciate you guys. And until next time.